Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Enjoyable Fan Games. My name is DanRock, and today we're checking out an amazing fan game called Green Hill Paradise built in Sonic GDK, which is an amazing Sonic engine based off of Unreal, I believe. And this is going to go real swimmingly for those who know me, because I'm an absolute whore for Unreal Engine stuff. I love the Unreal Engine. It looks so nice, and this game is no exception. It is an absolutely beautiful fan game, as you are seeing right now. Now, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this game is more or less sort of a tech demo with some custom level design showing what the Sonic GDK can do. The physics themselves are obviously the first thing I notice whenever I get into a Sonic fan game, and they feel okay in this. There's a couple instances where they don't feel quite right. I think that what this guy's trying to do is sort of replicating the Sonic 1 style of how you have to build up speed, you earn the speed in order to go fast. However, there's a couple instances that we'll get to in a second where that just doesn't flat out work for me. But the level design itself, aside from being a little clunky at times, is very, very fun and enjoyable. It's nice and open, so you can run around until your little blue heart goes out. It's overall what I would like to call less of sort of an objective-based game and more of just a game that you put on after having a stressful day at work. If you just want to run around and enjoy yourself, even if there's 2 feet of snow outside like there is now, you can just sit down and just get immersed in this version of Green Hill Zone, and it feels like you're there. What's accompanied with this is, of course, the amazing aesthetics, as I said earlier. It looks absolutely phenomenal. What accompanies this is, of course, an amazing soundtrack, because it's a Sonic game, so it fits having an amazing soundtrack. It's a remix of Green Hill Zone for the main theme, and the, I believe, menu theme is Door into Summer? I haven't played Knuckles Chaotix in a while. And both are very, very upbeat and energetic, and it's definitely a song that you could run around and have some fun to. Unfortunately, you're not going to be running very, very fast, since the creator of this game decided to cut Sonic's speed tremendously. As I said earlier, you have to build up the speed, much like in the earlier Genesis games. And while it works really well in 2D platformers, in 3D games, it can be a bit of a mess. For example, I'm trying to break this sort of cracked wall over here. They got a sort of Zelda thing going on where you see a crack in the wall. It's like, oh crap, I can break that. And I spend quite literally almost 8 minutes trying to break it. I'm playing a nice time-lapse footage here. Yeah, I just could not break this. And when I did actually figure out what I'm supposed to do to break it, I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. I just felt like it happened out of luck. There's a couple other sort of instances where this sort of thing happens. If you go fast enough, you can go to a Mach speed state, or as we like to call it, boosting. And this is really cool. I like the idea of, when you're going super fast, you automatically start boosting as to not, kill the speed. However, it seems to happen out of random for me, and I have a really hard time keeping the momentum going. Maybe it's because I'm using a mouse and keyboard as opposed to a controller. But when I was able to break the wall, my momentum stopped, even though I wasn't really doing anything in this cave, and since the level design doesn't really have any speed boosters, I was going kind of slowly. I definitely appreciate what the creator of this game is trying to do, sort of take Sonic back to its 2D physics-based platforming, speedy-only sort of roots. I can totally get behind that, and that's a really good idea, but I just don't feel like the level design or the physics, there's just something off. I can't quite put my finger on it. What I can put my finger on is the amazing flame shield and bubble shield I got to play around with. There's also the electric shield that I wasn't quite able to find, and Chaos Emerald, so if you really want to go super, you can have fun finding those. But what I really had a lot of fun with was the flame shield, quite honestly. It made Sonic do, his standard super fast air dash in any direction, and it made this game so much fun. Honestly, if you're going to be playing this game, keep an eye out for the shields, because the elemental shields work super well, almost as well as they did in Sonic 3. And while I did complain about the level design a little bit earlier, I will admit that it is catered for you to go fast in. So if you know the level design and you are able to reach the top Mach speed, boost speed, whatever they call it, it's really, really fun to go fast in. And it feels like such an out-of-body experience to go this fast as Sonic in such an open-world adventure. I would totally want Sega to make a game like this. And I totally have high hopes for the creator. While the physics and level design aren't quite my cup of tea, it is still a very, very fun game to play, and this guy totally knows what he's doing. So as always, I'll put a link in the description if this video interested you. Please feel free to go download the game, because it's a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, this has been DanRock, and if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on it if you wanted to, or if not, I don't care. I'm not holding you at gunpoint. This has been DanRock, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Enjoyable Fan Games. Peace out and take care.